So again, Grace charged into Mexico this morning as our first major hurricane, Category 3 of the season. Now it's just a remnant low. And in fact, the National Hurricane Center is no longer providing updates on that. It may reemerge on the other side and will probably become another tropical storm or hurricane on the eastern Pacific side of Mexico in the next day or two. And then here's Henri and tracking its path. This is the new path at 10 p.m. Notice that the track, if you've been looking at this, it shifted just a little bit to the east. So it's Long Island and maybe Rhode Island that are going to be looking for the center of the storm, possibly still Connecticut. Some models are still bringing it a little farther out to the west. Either way, there's going to be wind, there's going to be storm surge, and there's going to be rain even after it weakens and veers off across the coast of Maine. Tropical storm and hurricane watches and warnings in effect. Several inches of rain with a big bullseye right around New York and parts of New England for tomorrow. The red indicates a moderate risk of flooding rains for tomorrow. And then the steering pattern, you can see there will be a low kind of bringing it out off to the east. So this will be something to watch tomorrow. You saw the landfall will be roughly maybe late morning or around lunchtime tomorrow. And again, New England is getting the brunt of this storm. Kind of strange to say, although it does happen, but seems like, you know, we're always talking about it where we are. But where we are, what we're going to see is high pressure kind of building in. And actually, if we do eventually see, and models are kind of indicating a little wave possibly in the Gulf toward the end of this week or next weekend, we're going to have this high pressure again. So right now, the big global models are bringing maybe some rain and a low pressure system off possibly back into Mexico or southern Texas. Nothing developing at the moment, but I'm just kind of looking a little farther out. This is into the beginning part of next week, and it looks like we'll still have that high kind of building in, although it will be weakening a little bit, but enough to kind of keep, it looks like, a lot of any sort of significant weather if we did see it in the tropics farther to the south. So for us, we're just going to factor in a pretty average sort of 30–40% chance for some scattered storms each day. Eventually toward the end of the week, that might bring our temperatures down a little bit back into the lower 90s as opposed to 95s and 96 like we've been seeing lately and we'll look for in the next couple days.